Hello everyone. In this video we are going to try to study some SQL basics. So the focus, the objective of this video, it will be like try to create or try to learn some SQL statements like the structure of the query, how can we query some data and how can we join some tables and how can we filter this data with very simple cases from the world database. So let's start. Let's start and see how it goes. So first of all, we need to understand how is the structure of a query. When you are going to make a query in SQL, you always have to look for the structure of your query, because the structure is very important, because if you don't do it right, you will get an error. Okay, for example, I get an error right here. So for what is the correct structure of an SQL statement? So always the structure will be select, not always but in majority of the cases, select something from somewhere. Okay, this is the most important thing in SQL. If you learn this, you will be able to create almost any query that you want. You always have to select something from somewhere. With that in mind, we are going to try to give a solution for these 5 questions. Okay, so let's start with the beginning. The first one, we want to create a query in MySQL that return all the countries that are in the world database. Okay, so we need to bring all the countries in this database. So if we go to this database, we will see that we have this schema. It has 3 tables. One is country, one is city, and one is country language. Inside country, we have the name of the country, the continent, the region, the surface, and so forth. Okay, so let's go back to our query and try to select all the countries that are inside our table. So what do we need? Select the name of the country, because we want all the countries. Where do we want to select this from? World.country. So this is our first query. We want to select something from somewhere. Okay, select the countries from the table countries. Okay, we run this, we will see that we have all the countries listed here in our table. Okay, now let's go to the second one. The second one, as we mentioned before, always will be select something from somewhere. But you will ask, what do we have here? How can we select only those countries that are in Europe? Okay, in SQL, one of the main features is that you can filter your data before querying it. So, for example, if you're looking for someone whose name is Pete, you don't have to look for someone whose name starts with Manuel, because it's not Pete, you know. Or if you're looking for someone, for all the people who born after 2000, so you will filter your data. You will say, give me only the people that are above 25 years or born after the year 2000. Okay, so how we do that? We say to our table, okay, give me something from somewhere where condition, and if we want more filters, we will say and another condition and another condition, and so on. Now this is the structure of a query with a filter. Okay, we'll have select something from somewhere, where, and some filters after that. Okay, how can we now translate this to give me all the countries in Europe? Okay, I want the name of the country from country where world country dot continent equal. We don't have to say this actually. We can say just continent equal Europe, and we put it inside that one because it's a string. If it will be an integer, we just put it as an integer. Okay, we say that Europe, say this, and if we run it, we'll have here only the countries that are inside Europe. If you want to check for more confidence, we say continent from what Europe. We run it, we will see only those with Europe will appear. Okay, and that's how you make a query with some filters.